So I'm going to wrap this up. I do have a little song for you. I should warn you, there is a dirty word in it, so if there's any children in the room, make sure that they're watching. They're getting it all on Call of Duty and all that kind of stuff anyway. There was an old farmer, he lived by a rock. He sat in the meadow, shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings, and in days of yore, there came a young lady. She looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass, she pulled up her dresses and showed us her ruffles and laces and white puffy duck quack quack. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children and learn them to knit, while the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellas, as girls sometimes do, to make it quite clear that she wanted to go for a nice pleasant stroll on the grass, then hurry back home for a nice piece of ice cream and cake that stood 3 layers tall. Then after dessert she was ready to go for another walk down by the dock with any young man with a sizable roll of 100s and a big bulge up front. If he'd ask politely, she'd show him her little pet dog, which was subject to fits. Then maybe she'd let him grab hold of her small tender hands with a movement so quick. Then she'd bend on over and suck on his soda so sweetly until she finished it. Then pull down her panties to rub on her hip that she bruised when she ran down the hall, 'cause he tried to force her to lick on his candy and made of butterscotch, and then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had been baking all night. If you think this is dirty, you're looking well right.
Yeah!